Hey everybody, my name is Paul Green. Have you ever been in a situation in life where you just sat back and you thought about all the goals and all the dreams that you've always had, but they never seem to come true? Why do you think that is? Why don't you have the job that you've always wanted? Why don't you have the body that you've always wanted? Why don't you have the significant other that you've always wanted? Well, one of the main reasons that I've always seen with people is complacency. So you always have your loved ones or your spouse or your friends telling you can't do something because it's not practical. Now, what is practical? Is practical something that you should live your life by? Do you think that your dreams aren't good enough to push yourself to a point where you can achieve those dreams and those goals? Do you think that your passion and your life isn't good enough because it's not practical? Now think about this for a second. If you had a dream when you were a kid to be a fireman, and that's all you wanted to do was be a fireman, but then you'd have one or two people saying you shouldn't be a fireman because you know what, you might die, or you might get cancer because you're breathing in smoke. Does that stop you from being a fireman? A lot of times it does, sadly enough. If you wanted to be a successful entrepreneur, if you wanted to be your own boss, what's stopping you? I'll tell you what's stopping you. It's other people and other people's influence on you and on your dreams. Now, who's to say that you're not good enough to have that? Because you are good enough to have that. The problem is you don't believe it anymore because everybody tells you you can't. And it bothers me when I see wasted talent. Wasted talent is one of the worst things ever, because if you have a dream and you have a passion deep inside of you that you're holding back because of other people, because they don't think it's a good idea, then you're sadly cheating yourself out of greatness. Whether it be you want to be an entrepreneur, whether you want to be sailing around the world, if that's something that you dream about and that's what you want to do, then do it. Don't let anybody influence your decision on how you live your life and what's good enough for you. Because the only person that knows what's good enough for you is you. So you need to stop letting people bring your dreams down, bring you to the point where they don't exist anymore. And you find yourself in a job that you're there for 25 years and you're absolutely miserable because you know what? I didn't take a risk, and I regret that every single day. So don't wait until your last days when you're laying in bed reflecting on life, saying, I wish I did this, I wish I did that. If you want to do something, then do it. Who cares what other people think? I make these videos, some people like them, some people don't. But you know what? I do it because I love it, and I love helping people, so that's one of my passions. And I'm not going to let my dreams and my goals on helping people and helping this world become better be influenced because somebody doesn't think it's a good idea. So from now on, when someone says you can't do something, do yourself a favor and stop dead in your tracks and say, I can do this. And learn to train your brain that no matter how hard it is or how far it seems away, if you want it bad enough, you can get it. So my name's Paul, and I hope this message reaches you well. Have a great day, and follow your dreams.